My name is D. Moss, president and founder of Organic Soul.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
I don't know, man. Do I hear anything? You hear anything over there?
Come on.
Good evening, everybody. I love this energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome to Organic Soul. I'm glad everybody came out. I hope you have a good time. And as usual, we're going to get right into it. We're glad you're here. We're going to bring up our first act, and we're going to get it rolling. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my name is D. Moss. I will be your host.
I started running in December of 2006, and it's a mixed genre venue. It's the only venue of its type basically in New England, to be honest with you. We mix jazz, gospel, spoken word, soul music, R&B, and from time to time a little bit of hip hop. So no one else is really doing it, and people didn't think it would work, but it's actually starting to blow up, and you know we're happy with the success. So what made me want to do this? I love live music. The other thing is when it comes down to like African people, culture is like really important, and to kind of get people reacclimated with live music, the drums, the bass guitar, you know, real singing, not the digitally enhanced type music. You know, just getting folks reacclimated to live, good old-fashioned music. You know, when you think of good old-fashioned music, you think of the Temptations, Aretha. And the thing is, people say that, you know, real black music is dead, and it's not. There are a lot of underground acts who are doing some phenomenal work, and my job is to find them and bring them back up to Springfield and expose them to the folks in this community. I don't know, it's not so much about spoken word anymore. It's about black music, different types of black music. We're about to kick off Organic Soul in Boston, Massachusetts, and we're working on securing a site in New Haven, Connecticut. So we'll have Organic Soul in Boston, Springfield, Mass, and New Haven, Connecticut. So that's what's coming up. And also I'll be back in the studio recording my 4th album. She's got the most beautiful brown eyes I've ever seen. She's got the most beautiful brown eyes, my beauty queen. I seen her, and she has smiling eyes, the kind that brightens up a room, that make men swoon and swoop to her, form groups for her. Who inspires me to write my poetry? Without being racist or anti-anybody else, I'm gonna definitely say black people. My poetry is about love, social, political issues, and how those issues basically have an effect on black people. So when I write my poetry, it's always from that perspective. I love black women, so I write about black women. I love politics. I'm a social activist. I've been active in the community since I was about 15 years old. So it's what I write about. When I meet people, I go back home at the end of the day and I write this story. The first one was called The Poetry Joint. Straight poetry. That's when I first started delving into the music with my poetry. So a lot of the straight poetry, prose, mixed in with a little bit of music. The second one's called Behind Enemy Lines, which is like a straight social political joint. Kind of reminiscent of the old school hip hop feel, but it's straight poetry. The third one is After Midnight. It's basically for the ladies. It's all straight, like love poems, sexually erotic type poems, things of that nature, with real smooth R&B grooves. What's good, Springfield? You're in tune to the flavor here on 90.7 WTCC. Every once in a while, a brother just got to make it. The only talk, well, I have a talk show. I have one of the only objective talk shows in the region. It's on every Monday night on 90.7 WTCC. It's called The Flavor, and we talk about any type of life issue you may encounter, from relationships to broken relationships, teen pregnancy, gang violence, politics, every aspect of politics. We talk about community, we talk about religion, and we get really raw. So it's an open family discussion on the air. What's up, y'all? This is D Moss. I want to say welcome to Organic Soul on the Underground Movie Network. If you don't know, now you know. It's no longer underground. It's just on the Underground Movie Network, and that's what's really good.